I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
This feels weird. Oh man. Hi. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you still being here, especially now because I went back and I realized that the last time I filmed was not for like a month ago. Like it's been like a month since I uploaded and filmed. So I'm back. Life has been weird. So today we are doing a chit chat get ready with me video. Sorry, I noticed a weird crack in my wall. I think it's just in the paint, so I think we're okay. So yeah, I'm coming at you with a chit chatty get ready with me video today so I can tell you where the hell I've been and what's new around here. And it's actually perfect timing because Mario, it was mine and Mario's 1-year anniversary last Monday, and the 8th, and then obviously Valentine's Day was in between then and now, and so we kind of celebrate both of them together. And he got me the entire ColourPop Animal Crossing makeup collection. And it came in today, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna use it in this video, but I'm literally not going anywhere, but I just wanted to do this so I could kind of fill you in on where I've been to let you know that I still love you and that I haven't forgotten about you. So yeah, I went back and I looked at my videos and I was confronted with the fact that it has been like a month since I uploaded last. And there are a few reasons for this. One of them is that, honestly, ever since like December, I've just been feeling very discombobulated, mentally, physically, the whole bit, you know. And YouTube, honestly, was kind of feeling like a bit of a chore for me. And I didn't want to come at you with any half-assed content, because that's not what I do. And you guys mean way too much to me to do that to you. And so I figured it was best for me just to keep my other socials, like my presence on other socials, up there, just to let you know I haven't forgotten about you, but maybe take a break from filming for a little bit. And so that's what I did. And honestly, it was really nice. I got a lot of stuff done. I've also taken a break from my Etsy store. I have not really created anything for my Etsy store in a very long time. I think, honestly, what happened was, obviously, last year, my channel exploded pretty quickly. And I was not expecting that to happen, and I'm so grateful that it happened. But I think I'm a pretty big perfectionist when it comes to many, many things, and this is one of them. And I didn't really have time to like sit back and think like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. I kind of just like rode the wave for a while and built this really, really amazing community, which has not gone anywhere since me not uploading for a month, and it has in fact grown a little bit. So hello to all my new people. Yeah. So I just took a break because I just felt like I wouldn't be putting out quality content for y'all, and I just wanted a break. Simple as that. But then when I did feel like I was ready and inspired again to start filming, and I kind of like planned out my content for the next few months and everything, I wound up having to make an emergency trip home to Michigan, because my grandpa was dying, and I wanted to see him, and I wanted to say goodbye, and I also just wanted to be there for my mom, and I wanted to see my family. And yeah, so I flew out on February 1st, and I just got back this past Sunday. on Valentine's Day. And yeah, and so I was gonna try and film over there, but when I got there, I realized I forgot my SD card, I forgot a lot of things. I forgot batteries, I forgot my battery charger, forgot a lot of things. So I kind of just took that as my cue to extend my break and enjoy my time with my family. Wow, I look super sickly right now, don't I? Ugh. Yeah, so obviously, my grandpa dying was, like, really, really sad, but he had also been really sick for a long time. We don't really it was just old age, I think, and so by the time he did pass, I would argue that it was a little bit of a relief for us, because he was just struggling for a long time, especially the first week I was home. And he did pass away the Thursday after I got there, and then his funeral was on the following Tuesday. And yeah, I just was really happy to be able to be there for my mom and to see my grandpa and to see the rest of my family. I hadn't seen my family and my dad in like a year and a half. And me not seeing my dad for a year and a half, I didn't realize like how much it was actually affecting me until I saw him, and I was like, oh, this is really nice, especially not having been able to go home for the holidays. And I should put a disclaimer, I still really do not recommend traveling right now. I felt icky the entire time, but I took extreme precautions. I like double masked, I sanitized all over the place. I took crazy precautions and I did what I could, but my grandpa was like the glue of my mom's side of the family, and it felt wrong to not go see him and to not go say goodbye, because he had done so much for my parents and my aunts and my uncles and my cousins, and it just felt wrong not to go. So I went, and I am really happy that I did do that, because it was really, really good for the noodle. I'm not gonna lie to you. My family is really important to me. As an only child, my parents are like my best friends, and my cousins are like siblings. And so it was really good for me to go. And I'm really happy I did. I feel like I've said that like 5 million times now. I've talked about this a lot with like my parents and some family members, and like the idea of like death and stuff is a really fickle thing to me, because especially grandparents dying, because I haven't talked about this a lot, but on here, but my first 3 funerals were for friends. My first funeral was when I was 14, and it was for a classmate of mine, a friend of mine. And I don't really think I realized the impact that would have on me, and the impact the impact it would have on how I view death. And yeah, I lost 3 friends by the age of 22 years old. And that is not something I would wish upon anybody. I lost all of those friends before I lost a grandparent. And yeah, that's just something that is really hard to grasp for me. I talk about it a lot in therapy. And so I think that's why I wasn't like overly beat up about my grandpa passing, because he had been really sick, and I saw him when he was at arguably his worst. And for me, a grandparent's funeral is like, is more of a celebration of life to me. Not that my friends' funerals weren't, but it's really refreshing to go to a grandparent's funeral or like an elderly person's funeral and see an entire lifetime's worth of photos and not photos that just cut off at high school or college. You got to see their wedding and their first child and their grandchildren and everything in between, you know, great grandchildren even. And I just didn't get that experience my first 3 experiences with death. And yeah, I've just been thinking about that a lot, so I just wanted to put that out there because I don't want to come off insensitive when talking about my grandpa, because that's not it at all. Like I said, he is an extremely important part of of my family, and that's why I felt the need to go home. But yeah, that's where I've been, guys. Like, I just kind of took time for myself to reacclimate with myself, and I unexpectedly got to go reacclimate with my family, and that was some very, very much needed time for me. And I want to thank you guys, like, from the bottom of my heart, because whenever I posted about, like, needing a week or whatever, but then that week, like, turned into a month or whatever, you guys were always just like, it's fine, don't worry about it, we're still gonna be here. And I can't tell you how much that means to me. The fact that you guys like spending time with me and like this channel enough to be like, hey, it's cool if you don't upload for an indefinite amount of time, it really means a lot to me. And being able to sit here and just, like, vent openly with no script also feels really good. So I'm really happy I have this opportunity. Anyways, so that's that. That's where I've been. I just kind of wanted to, you know, update you on why I haven't uploaded in a month. But I can tell you with all honesty that I have taken the time. I took the time to plan out my content through, like, May, and I'm very excited about it, and I'm gonna start pre-filming. I was not doing that at all last year. I did it, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times, and when I did do it, I realized, like, how much it helps me a lot, because I do work a full-time job. So, yeah. And so pre-filming helps a lot. Having my content planned out helps a lot. And I'm really excited for this year. And I'm really excited to grow with this channel and to see what this channel turns into. Because if there's one thing last year made me realize, it is that I am, and that we all are, not just me, it's that I am way more than my weight loss. And there's a lot of things that I like and that I could talk about that's way more than my weight loss. Am I going to still talk about that? Absolutely, because I told you in my goal video or whatever that I really want to get back below 200 pounds again this year, which I think is very doable. Because I did take last year kind of off from weight loss, and I still don't regret it. But I am going to still talk about it, but I am going to talk about other stuff too. And one of the things you guys said you liked were, like, this kind of a video, and I love this kind of a video. Just, like, sitting down, chatting, doing all the stuff, you know? It's really nice. And, yeah, so I'm planning on doing definitely more anti-MLM content, more fashion content, maybe more beauty content, just lifestyle stuff, because the whole goal, like, the whole reason and I don't know if I've ever actually said this, the whole reason I started this channel was, yeah, to talk about weight loss. That was kind of, like, the easiest starting point for me, I think, but was I just wanted to be, like, a virtual friend or, like, a virtual sister. And I'm getting a lot of feedback from you guys that that's what it feels like. And that makes me so happy. Because I grew up with people like that on the internet, and like I would turn to their videos for comfort and whatever, and I wanted to give that back, and I wanted to do the same thing, especially now, because we're all very lonely right now. I think anyways. So yeah, I'm really happy to get that feedback, and so I want to make just, videos about other stuff that intrigues me and that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited about that. Kind of spinning off of that. Let me finish my eyebrows. Hold on a second. Okay, my eyebrows are done. They look kind of but we'll go with it. We will go with it. Also, I have nothing else on my face besides like foundation and concealer and eyebrows, so that also could be why I look kind of crazy. But spinning off of the future of my channel, which I kind of already talked about in my last Get Ready With Me, so I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to be redundant. In my downtime, I did revamp my merch store. And I am feeling very good about it because it's finally looking how I want it to. I'm definitely gonna do more in terms of the design of the actual website, I think. But for now, my merch is actually looking how I wanted it to. Not that I didn't like it before. That is not true. But I just feel like it's more me now, and yeah, so I took the downtime that I had at home when I was like dog sitting for my mom while she visited my grandma or my grandpa and all that. I took that time and I really just like went in on my merch, and I redesigned some stuff, and I also added new designs, and I love the new designs, guys. I love them. I think they are so freaking cute, and I can't wait to order my samples of them because they're just I'm very proud of myself on these guys. I can't. But the notable change that I made in terms of the entire operation is I made the decision to go back to Teespring, or I think it's called Spring now. I made the decision to go back to Teespring because YouTube kind of offers that to you when you get to a certain subscriber count. And the initial reason I did not like that platform was because I didn't think I had that much control over the pricing. And I also didn't think that the size ranges were vast enough. But I want to say they have since redone their website, and so now it's a lot easier to pick and choose what products you want your stuff to be offered on. And so I was able to choose the products that have the biggest size ranges. Hi, so I'm a fucking ding-a-ling, and I wasn't paying attention to when my video stopped recording, because my video only records in 20-minute increments, and I was too into whatever the hell I was doing to pay attention to that. But I went back and I looked, and I was talking about the bigger size ranges on Teespring. So I was able to choose the products that had the largest size ranges, and I believe the smallest size range I have now goes up to a 2X, and the pretty standard one, a unisex 2X, and the pretty standard one goes up to a unisex 5X, which is cool. It does vary from color to color. Well, not vary from color to color, but some colors might be out of stock in certain sizes, and that's not something I can really control. But yeah, so I'm really happy with my decision to do that. I'm really happy with the new merch that I came out with. It's so cute. I'm so excited to get my samples. And I also like the fact that all of it is like down below videos now, because I'm so bad at promoting myself. So yeah, and this is all really cute merch. And okay, let's get into the makeup again. 1 second. I have 4 of the cutest little... Look at these. Hold on. They're just too cute. 4 of the cutest little eyeshadow palettes to choose from today. And I kind of want to do something fun and colorful. I think I'm going to go between the What a Hoot palette, which is Blathers and Celeste themed. And it's the natural one. Like that. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know how to do this. It's the natural one. And then, obviously, I'm going to use the 5-Star Island one, which has our main girl, Isabel, on it, and it's like pink and gold themed. Can we just take a second? Like, holy crap. I'm so excited. He's way too good to me. My whole thing with my merch is like, I want it to not be like blatantly YouTuber merch, if that makes sense. Like, I want you to be able to wear it. For some reason, my brain just goes to like Walmart. Like, I want you to be able to wear this to Walmart and it to just look like a cute piece of clothing. Like, I don't want it to look like, wow, I'm a simp for Megan Ann, like, and I'm going to wear her clothes everywhere. I don't, that's weird to me. Like, I'm not that special. So yeah, I just want it to look like actual clothing that you could buy somewhere. And that maybe alludes to my channel a little bit, because you'll see some of it does. But like, I just want it to be a little bit more inconspicuous than like, Megan Ann is my hero, you know? That's kind of what I was going for with that. Anywho, I hope you really like it. And I do intend on coming out with more. So I think that's enough, like, talking about me and just babbling about my life for a little while. How are you guys doing? Are we doing okay still? Like, are we all right? I really want to know. So just like put it down in the comments if you feel like talking. I will more likely than not answer back, because I love talking to all of you guys. There's been lots of fun stuff happening in the Discord. I've been keeping up with all of you as best as I could. And yeah, like, how are you? Times are really weird, you know? We've been in a panini for like almost a year now, which is unfucking believable. And it's still doing a number on my noodle. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. So I just want to check in. Tell me how you're doing. Vent. I don't care. I don't judge. If you want to vent in maybe a little bit less of a public space, come over to the Discord. There's a whole channel for venting over there. And it's just wholesome content. It's great. Not that you guys having life issues is wholesome. Just the fact that y'all feel safe enough to vent over there is great to me. Important clarification. Oh my god, these glitters. They're so cute. This palette is so Isabel. Like, wow. So Isabel. Like, it's pink and yellow and girly and fun. And I love her. I know some people, like, don't like Isabel in Animal Crossing because she just talks about the same stuff. But you know what? Our girl has important things to say. And I do care about the socks she found in the laundry. And I do care about the video chat she had with her parents over the weekend, okay? I do care about that. And maybe she talks about it multiple times. But I always want to hear about it because it's important. And I love her. In case you were wondering what the rest of this collection looked like the eyeshadow palettes, there's two more. There's one called Nook Ink, and it has our guy Tom on it, the crook and scoundrel that is Tom Nook, and it's like super pretty teal colors. They're so pretty. And then there's one called La Belle of the Ball, and it's purples, and it's La Belle and Mabel and Sable, and I love them. I love purple eyeshadows, but I did something different today. Wow, I'm such a beauty guru. I totally know what I'm doing. Okay. And then there was like a single. So ColourPop is known for their super shock shadows. And they're like a really weird kind of like bouncy texture. This was my first exposure to ColourPop. So they came out with one. It's called Balloon Pop. And it has like the cute little Animal Crossing leaf on it. And it's a really pretty, just like shimmery brown color. I feel like my exposure is way too high for this. I'm not a beauty guru, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about the eye makeup. Also, they came out with this like body glitter. These aren't supposed to be used on your eyes, but it's called Billionaire. And it's so cute. And it looks like a bell coin, and it's just really sparkly. Oh, there's a protective covering on it. Hold on. Look how sparkly that is. Oh my goodness. Sorry, now I'm just showing you all this, and I don't think you guys really care, but I'm really excited about it. Alright, my eyeballs are done, so I'm going to go back to my face, and I'm just going to put my usual bronzer on. I like kind of run out of things to talk about, so I'm turning into like beauty guru Megan, and I apologize for anybody who's no longer interested in that. Bronzer is on very haphazardly. This collection came with 2 blushes too. It came with one that's called Flower Tender, and it's a little windflower. Look at how cute. And it's like a bright peach, really pretty. It also came with a color called Flower Power, and it's like a sparkly bright pink. These blushes are very bright colors, but I kind of like that, so exciting. I'm gonna use the corally one. So let's hit it. And now I'm gonna wrap it all up with some lips. And this collection came with like 3 really cute like lip duos. And they're so cute. They're like tinted lip balms, so they're not like super duper colorful. But that's okay, because like under masks, I don't wear lipstick anymore. And I'd much rather wear something like this. So, what color do I want to use? Okay. I feel like this video is about a hot mess and just me rambling, because I haven't done this in a really long time. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you all for sticking around with me. Like, I honestly cannot tell you how much that means to me. Like, the fact that I gained subscribers and I didn't lose subscribers for not uploading for a month. It means a lot to me, especially given the circumstances of what was going on in my life. We've built a really solid community here, and it just means a lot to me. And yeah, so thank you so much for sitting through this dumpster fire of a video. I just wanted to sit down, tell you where the hell I've been, ramble about some new things on my channel and where my channel is going and my merch and all that stuff, and show you this cute ass makeup collection. And yeah, I just wanted to say hi and say I'm still here, and I'm gonna be here, and I'm back, and I'm actually feeling very rejuvenated after my break. So yeah. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about what's to come on this channel. And yes, so thank you so much for sticking around. If you want more of me, all of my socials will be down below, including the links to my new merch shop, my Patreon, and my Etsy store, which there is going to be new stuff coming to my Etsy store here within the next few months. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, remember to be kind to yourself, because everything's still really weird, and I love you all so, so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.